I'm Garrett, and in this series I'm exploring Italy for 10 days with my wife Lauren. Good morning everybody. We woke up super early this morning around 6 a.m. Still feeling a little bit full from that steak last night, but we're super excited because we have a massive tour today. We are headed to the Emilia Romagna Romagna or something. The Emilia Romagna region of Italy, which is home to some of the best food in Italy. And it is kind of nestled in between like Milan, Florence, and Venice. And yeah, we'll stop it there. That's good.
Despite this rough start, this tour through the Emilia Romagna region of Italy ended up being one of our favorite days of the trip. In one day, we saw how Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese is made, tasted a 60-month aged cheese, walked the streets of Modena, ate possibly the best lunch of our lives, sampled balsamic vinegars, had a wine tasting at a vineyard all to ourselves, and finished it off with a to-go pizza and a gelato back in Florence.
First, we go to the Castelfranco, the Parmigiano-Reggiano. We spend more or less 1 hour and a half, 2 hours.
All right.
Right.
Made it.
First, we saw the process of going from milk to soft wheel of cheese. In the next room, we saw where each of these 60-kilogram wheels of Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese takes a nice salt bath. We even tested the buoyancy of the water. Next, we entered the stacks of cheese, where we pretty much immediately just started hitting things with a rubber mallet.
Almost 21. But remember the sound. Parmigiano. You see? Mm-hmm. All of them
Sound the same.
sound same. This
These
one.
are the old cheeses.
Look at that.
We learned that there are experts that can tell if a wheel of cheese is good just by the sound it makes when hit with the mallet. If it's not up to stuff, it gets stripped of the Parmigiano-Reggiano stamps and cannot be sold under the name of true Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese.
If this sound and this sound is different, means that there is air inside and cannot be Parmigiano-Reggiano. There is
It loses its name.
yeah, but inside is Parmigiano-Reggiano.
Yeah.
But you cannot sell it as a Parmigiano-Reggiano. Cheaper,
Yeah.
but the quality is the same.
She only speaks Italian and she just left us in here with our water and our cheese, but I think... I don't know if we eat yet either, but maybe just like a little sample while we wait. We have a fresh ricotta cheese that's still warm, a 40-month Parmesan, and a 60-month Parmesan. Garrett has a history of strong cheeses. Give it a nice little taste. Oh, that's a big piece. Oh no. We just finished our tour of the Parmigiano-Reggiano factory.
It was amazing.
And he hates cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know if he hates cheese. He doesn't eat a lot of cheese, but I think we both ate like a lot of
Probably a
cheese.
pound of cheese each.
So we got to sample 24, 40, or no, and a 60?
Yeah, 60-month aged cheese.
And so we went through the whole process of how they, you can literally see like the cows are right there. They milk them twice a day. They put them into the vats. They produce kind of like the soft wheels of cheese, put them into the mold, stamp them, soak them in a salt solution for weeks, and then they put them on these shelves to age.
It was really cool to see all the equipment and all the people actually working to make the cheese, but also like how the cheese tastes differently from like 24-month cheese all the way to 60-month cheese, and it gets much stronger as it ages longer. And I personally, might be an unpopular opinion or popular opinion, I'm not really sure because I haven't asked too many people yet, but the 60-month cheese was excellent, like way better than the 24-month. And maybe that's normal, I don't know, but I like the stronger tasting cheese. But it wasn't like strong, oh my god, I'm gonna die cheese. It was like strong but smooth and nice. All right, so we just made it to the city of Modena. We are gonna explore the city a little bit. I think maybe see a cathedral, hopefully grab some espresso because I'm feeling tired. I don't know about you, Lauren, but I am definitely feeling very tired. And then after that, we will go on to tour and see how balsamic vinegar is made. So we're really excited and we'll show you around the city.
It has spotted banana, which means he's on the move.
I don't know, I just love bananas, so you just gotta eat them worldwide, huh? You gotta get them in when you can. I ate a cup of ricotta.
You did eat a cup of ricotta, but it was warm and it was so good.
It was.
It is such a cute town. I'm so glad that we stopped here. It was only really on my radar because of balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
But it's really such a cute place. There's still tourists here for sure, but it feels a lot more local. You almost just feel like you're living in like a nice town where everybody goes to the market and does their shopping. And you see a lot more people living their lives, but it's definitely a place worth checking out. I wish we could just like hunker down here for like 2 weeks. It'd be a great place if remote working was, you know, still a big thing, but
So on our quick break, we got a pistachio and chocolate cookie and 2 espresso shots.
am I gonna love it?
It's much sweeter than I thought it was gonna be.
Really?
It's very good. Time to continue the tour. Made it to our balsamic tour.
Ready to taste some vinegar?
But first, lunch.
Very typical from Modena area. The gnocco. Then you take it and then eat it.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
This is tortellone, tipico della Emilia Romagna, with butter and balsamic vinegar.
So we're in Modena at this beautiful place where they produce balsamic vinegar, and they have a restaurant up here. So we had a nice meal. We started out with a lot of different types of bread, and we had some fried bread with some prosciutto on top, and then we had pasta filled with
You missed the eggs.
oh, we had eggs and balsamic vinegar.
Fresh mayonnaise.
With fresh mayonnaise. We also had pasta filled with ricotta cheese. And then they just brought out steak and potatoes, which was like out of this world. And they just offered us cheesecake, but I feel like I'm gonna vomit because I'm so full. So we had to turn that down, but now we're finishing it off with some Americanos and espresso. And then we're gonna go finally on the tour to see how they make balsamic vinegar. So it's a great day.
More.
Yeah, I don't know, and I can't fit any more food.
We're gonna have to. So much food. I don't know how I'm going to do this balsamic tasting. They just kept bringing it out and bringing it out. The itinerary said light lunch, but again, I think 2 owners and one of them was out of town, and just the way things worked out, we ended up going to the restaurant instead of just doing lunch in the tasting room. And we ate so much, y'all. There was so many courses. Thankfully, I think we just eat it off the spoon, and we're not gonna have to eat it off bread because I don't know if I can fit any more bread in me. But really excited for this next stop, and really excited to taste all the vinegars with this as our view.
Time to taste some balsamic vinegar.
Oh, I can already smell it. It smells so good. Barrels are like as tall as me.
It is as tall as you.
It's as tall as me.
Balsamic vinegar is made from juice of pressed grapes, and then it's boiled down to a concentrate and aged inside of these big wooden barrels for varying lengths of time. So more expensive balsamic vinegars will age like 25 years or even longer. And then the more cost-effective balsamic vinegars will age typically from a few months up to a few years. And these balsamic vinegar aging process, it starts in these larger barrels, and as it ages, it loses volume and moisture. So they slowly relocate it over months into these much smaller barrels, which is pretty cool.
Time to do some shopping. And this time, Garrett is on board with my purchases. Got some really great souvenirs of balsamic vinegar aged 8 years and 13 years. We were gonna go for the 25, but we figured we'd get souvenirs for our parents instead of just splurging on us. But we did also get some olive oil because the price is just too good to pass up. So I think now we're done with our eating portion of the trip. Time to go drink some Lambrusco.
We are here in Castelvetro. Lambrusco is what you're going to drink. Grappa rossa is the grape.
We probably should have shouted him out earlier in this vlog, but we absolutely loved our tour guide, Angel. In addition to being just an all-around enjoyable conversationalist, he is a sommelier and basically an expert in all things wine and food. He coached us on what we should be looking to smell and taste when dining, and while we still wouldn't describe our palates as refined, we did learn a lot from Angel. We will leave a link to the tour in the description below.
Ready to go home. Full of wine, food, everything else, ready to maybe go take a nap.
Yeah, you can take.
Sleeping?
Phew! What a day. We just finished a 12.5-hour tour. We left at 7, got home at about 7:30, so it was a very long day. We are gonna go walk the streets of Florence our last night here. We'll probably see if we can just find some gelato, maybe a bite to eat. If Florence feeling a little crazy, maybe we'll go for aperitivo, but we shall see. We're just gonna try and take it easy, and then we're gonna